Hey everyone, it's Grucy here. Today we're just gonna go over, the qualifier yesterday that I played on Next Gen, and just see, how it worked out for me. If I qualified, if I didn't, we're gonna go through some of the games and mostly kind of fast forward through them. But we'll watch, some clips here and there of games, especially the closer ones. This is the lineup I took in. Penny, James Harden, Kirilenko, Giannis, David Robinson, and off the bench was Gary Payton, Klay Thompson, Jonathan Isaac, KG, and Sabonis. So pretty good lineup. I did another video on why I chose to run this lineup, especially why I chose to run Jonathan Isaac instead of some other guys. But this is what we went in with. Y'all can watch that video if you want to see, my thought process behind that. But we're gonna go ahead and fast forward here to when the games start. So our first matchup was against Mark Eaton, Diamond LeBron James from the current Series 1, and Bobby Jones. So also had Devin Booker out there. Definitely not, an ideal lineup for this guy. He did get down 16-6 pretty early. Cuts it to 8. He's now down 20 points in the second quarter. So this is really a great start for me. Does look like he quits out here. 23. Let's see. He does quit out, and after this first game, we're in first place, but it's really early on. We're basically just the first one done with the game. 12 minutes in. Start the next game. We did get down 8-0 really early, which was kind of crazy. I do remember he hit 3 white shots to start the game, and I was just like stunned. Absolutely killed Devin Booker with that move right there. 8-3. Great move by Harden. Now it is 12-6. So we're coming back a little bit. Ball over to AK. Nails a 3. It's a 3-point game. We were up 3. Fast forward a little bit more. Now we're up 11. I thought that was going to be a clear path, but surprisingly it wasn't. I'm not really sure how it wasn't, but it wasn't. And he just goes ahead and quits after that. So 11-point win. It did take into the third quarter, though, which was not ideal, but oops, go ahead. Fast forward. Here, it shows fourth place here, but it shows first place here, so I'm not sure if I was in first or fourth, but one of the two probably. Go ahead, up into the next game. This next game, again, another slow start for me. Here I'm down 11-4. This guy was pretty good, honestly, and I started off really, really bad. Now I'm down 9 here in the second quarter. I think he might extend the lead even more here. Maybe not. A lot of post-ups. Yeah, I come over too far. Now he's up 11. That was really a mistake by me. Giannis will probably fine. Now I'm down 14 in the second quarter, and I'm just like, what am I doing? I only have 14 points. Just not a great start at all. I do get a really tough three-pointer to go there. Cut it to 11. And we do make a little bit of a run here before halftime. I think it's now 12. Another tough look there by Klay. Green light. It's a 9-point game. David Robinson got takeover. A little steal by Jonathan Isaac. Do I cut the lead anymore before half? Let's see. Looks like I do. It's a 7-point game now. Now it's a 4-point game in the third quarter. And look, he's been at right around 30 points for a while, and we've really made a run. Now it's 34-37, close to the end of the third quarter. Bad look there. Sabonis was tired, and it was contested. Tie game here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. At this point, I'm just like, I just need the win. He did have free agent Giannis, who was bodying my Giannis for most of the game. Kind of a really bad shot there by me. I shouldn't have shot that. I got a weird load up. It took him forever to shoot the ball. Now we're up 6 with a minute left. Giannis cuts the hoop. Big dunk and 1. And it puts us up 8 after the free throw. It makes it 9. And I think we even extend even more here to end the game. He does leave Gary Payton open. Green light. 9-point lead. Throws the ball down the floor. Let's see what happens. Reach by me. Great defense there. I turn it over though. I'm a little frustrated. I'm like, I was just trying to extend the lead, get to double digits. 20 seconds left. Giannis gets me a steal. Throw up to Harden. He jumps. I hit a 3. Now we're up double digits. 12-point game with 12 seconds left. We get another steal. He's just kind of done with the game at this point. Get another 3. 15-point lead, which was really kind of needed. I would have liked to win by more, obviously, but with as bad as I was down early, I think I was down at least 15. To be able to come back and win by 15 is huge. So I was just happy I got out. Got out with a victory and got out with a decent sized victory at that. So let's see, what place we're in. This is my 3rd game. Now this shows 8th. This shows 6th. So definitely a little setback there. Not an ideal game to have. Here we're up against a pretty solid team. He's got Dolph. He's got Klay, masked KD, Penny Hardaway. He was starting Vooch, which I was a little surprised about. It's a good possession there until I shot it very late, give up a bucket. Now we're only up 1. Here we're up 12 now in the second quarter, and he only has 12 points. So we're playing really good defense, which is kind of the theme for the rest of the day after those early games. And really after the first half of the last game, my defense really stepped up kind of throughout the rest of the day. Now we're up 14 here early in the first half. He goes in to make some settings. Now we're up 16. Hit a 3 with Klay. Put us up 19 before halftime. I think I was really hoping to get it to 20. We get a steal. I turn it right back over, so I'm upset about that. Get another steal though. So, we're up 19 at halftime, feeling pretty good. This guy had Gary Payton too, so, he wasn't bad at the game for sure. Now we're up 25 in the 3rd quarter. Now it's 35 we're up. And now it is 53 against a guy who has Gary Payton and a really good team. So, I was really happy. We needed a game like this, especially after that last game. This was huge for us. Another 3 by Harden. He has 33 points, which is more than his whole team. It's 85-29 now, so a really big blowout. Giannis gets a chase down block. Let's see if we can extend the lead even more. Harden's really moving. Kind of a decent look. He doesn't hit it. AK skies for the board though. It's what you love to see right there. Get fouled, going back to the free throw line. Kind of extend the lead even more. At this point, I'm like, can we get to 60? It's 58 at this point. I'm really kind of hoping to win by 60. Was hoping for a steal there. He's kind of throwing some bad passes, which was kind of the theme for him. I think he had a ton of turnovers. Great defense there by AK. I probably could have hit David Robinson. It's all right. We throw it over to Giannis. Green light the 3. And now we are up 61 points, which is really crazy. Here, I think I hold for last shot because I kind of just wanted it out of the game at this point to go ahead and get into the next one. Give it back to Harden. Let's see if I can hit a shot at the end here to push it even more. Chuck it up. Don't get the shots to go, but we do win by 61 points. It's a huge W, especially after, almost really losing the last game. We did win by 15, but it was closer than that. So let's see what the leaderboard's looking like. Looks like I wasted a little bit of time here on my phone. So here it shows 2nd over here, and it shows 5th here. So, one of those two. Here we're playing against Amethyst Al Horford, Amethyst Sam Jones, Diamond Nick Batum. He had Rick Smits. He had Ruby Yao Ming. He was just trying to mash with those two. His team just wasn't quite up to the standard as mine. It's 15-4 here in the first quarter. He also brought in Kobe White and Wendell Carter. Just not a great team. It's 32-8 in the second quarter. Looking like another rout. 49-12 now, so we're up 37 in the third quarter. Now it's 71-18 at the end of the third quarter. So what is that? A 53-point lead. Now it's 58, about halfway through the fourth quarter. And look, I mean, I've shot 42 times, he shot 25, so a lot of it is, he's just turning the ball over like crazy. It's a 56-point game. So a great win there. I think I wanted to win by 70. It doesn't look like I'm going to get there. Hold for last shot. Let's see if we hit one to make it hit D-Rob. He's open, and he knocks it down at the buzzer. So 68-point win. That was really huge for us. 2 big blowout wins, kind of rack up some points after having a tough game. So feeling good. Get out of this game. Let's see. And now we're in first place on both. So doing good. An hour and a half in, we're in first place. Made up for that close game early. Let's see. Here we get matched up against a free agent Luka. He had Wong. He did have, I think that is Pink Diamond AD. He had Tyrese Maxey and Amethyst Chris Middleton. Oh no, it was Series 1 AD. Never mind. We're up 6-4 early. Now we're up 15-12. Hit a tough little mid-range jumper there. Kind of got blessed. Up 17-12. 26-19. So we're giving up more points than we really want to be. We should probably be up more in this game. He does Amethyst Harden and Drew Holiday. So his team's really not great. Great block there by David Robinson. Good shot by Penny. Bring the lead to 12. Now we're up 18 in the third quarter. Yeah, we're up 27 now after Sabonis knocks that down in the third quarter. We do get a quit. And let's see what the leaderboards were like. We were number 1 going into that game. And we're still at number 1, a little bit over Ron, a little bit over Ty here in third, a little bit over Evan Tonica here in fourth. It's Pennywise Saul. Thomas is in 6th. Wario 7th. Spikey P. Holmes in 9th. So a lot of known guys there in the top 10. Let's see what happens here. We do match with Thomas, who he is his current gen qualifier. He was on the boards. And something weird happens here. Thomas actually got an error code and wasn't able to continue playing, which really sucked for him. He was in the top 10, and his day was kind of just over after this. For me, I get this screen. It shows me no remaining players are in the game. So I was able to start my next game, and this game was tough. This guy, I think, might have been from Puerto Rico. I'm not sure. He had a Puerto Rico flag. His jersey said Puerto Rico. He might not have been, but the connection in this game was terrible. I think it was terrible for both of us. I'm up 4-2 right now. The first quarter is going to end 4-4. Neither of us could score. Neither of us could shoot. Here it's still 4-2. Now it is 4-4, and we're 30 seconds into the second quarter. This game was just not great. It's now 9-6. 12-12 here in the second quarter, so not like we're really scoring any better. He throws some bad passes back to back there. He did have a really good team. He was playing Trae Young, which I was a little surprised about. But he had Gary Payton. He leaves Klay Thompson open there. Get the 3. Puts us up 3. We're now up 1 in the third quarter. Klay played really well. As you saw, Klay was 4 for 4. Everyone else was 4 for 15. Big shout out to Klay in this game. Now we're up 35-27 here in the fourth quarter. This guy did use all of his timeouts, which I was a little frustrated with. He didn't use all of the timer and all of his timeouts, but he did use all his timeouts, and he was fouling on the break and stuff. So definitely slowed the game down a good bit. Now it's we're still up 8 here in the fourth quarter. He leaves Gary Payton on David Robinson, and I just go in, post him up, go up with it, and we're up 10 now in the fourth quarter. I was just happy to get out with a W in a game like this. And look at the defense, though. I mean, he played really good defense. Again, we both couldn't shoot, really. He uses another timeout. Down 10 in the fourth quarter. I was a little bit frustrated. But we played really good defense. He is able to green that 23% there, cut it to 7. I almost turn it over. But to win this game after win this game by, you'll see here, I do win by double digits. I think I hit a 3 to end the game. I was trying to just get out of it. Yeah, he leaves. No, give it to Harden. He tips it out of bounds. How do I get a 3? I know I get a 3 here at some point. But I win by double digits in the game. I only scored 40, which is just crazy. It was really good defense all game. And I'm just glad I got out with the W. Oh, yeah, I hit a contested 3 with Gary Payton to give me the win. We'll look at the leaderboard here. We're in third place over here, second place here, so one of the two, but we're doing good still. The scores are all pretty close. We're over 2 hours in. Getting to our next game. We're up 9-2 early. This guy had a decent team. He did have Penny, Klay, Clyde, Kevin Garnett, and Melo. So pretty solid team. We're now up 9. Giannis hits a 3 to put us up 12 in the second quarter. We're now up 13 in the second quarter. Let's see how we end this possession. Harden's got takeover. He does have 17 already. Misses that one, but David Robinson's there for the rebound. Not sure why I went up with that. Kind of a bad look there. Now we're up 17 here in the third quarter. We have our bench in the game. Klay Thompson's kind of running the show now. Trying to get a screen, but KG didn't want to come set one. Finally, he does. Plays good defense there, but leaves Jonathan Isaac open, and that's a green light. And we're up 20 now. Good shot there by Klay. Puts us up 23 in the third quarter, and I think this is where he must shut his Xbox off or something. Great defense here. I mean, he had 14 points, and we're in the third quarter, so really, really good defense here. He does quit the game. We're now in fourth place on both screens, so we're fourth place. Let's see, we do get another matchup here, and then we get stuck on a weird screen here, I think. Yeah, we get stuck on this screen after getting this matchup. You get the no remaining players are in the game. And it's just loading, loading, loading. I sit here for a while. I didn't want to dash. I was hoping it would fix itself. But as you see, I just skipped a minute and a half ahead. It's still going. I eventually have to dashboard. I'm really stressed at this point, hoping, when I come back in, let's hope I can still play. I am able to still play. And I'm still in fourth place, but it's really close still. All these guys are really close. So an hour and a half to go. It's really anyone's game here. This guy was playing Jokic, Stockton, Sadiq Bey, Robert Covington, and Sam Jones. So really not a great lineup. This game was not very close. Here it's 13-0, make it 16-0 in the first quarter. He's only even shot the ball 3 times. It's just turnover after turnover. Another 3, 19-0. Just not a great start by this guy. But his team really wasn't there, and he was just kind of outmatched from the beginning. Bad shot there. Let's see what happens. Throw it to David Robinson, to Penny. It is now 22-0. So again, really pushing the lead ahead. It's now 25. Bad shot there by me. David Robinson gets the board out to Harden. Green light, 28-0. 31, make it 34-2. He did have a dunk with Rocco, but yeah, this game was just kind of over before it even started. At 34-2, he does quit, so that's good. Get another quick blowout, 30-point win in the first quarter. That's not much more better than that. Now this shows third place, this shows first place. So either way, we're doing really well with an hour and 20 minutes to go. We've been in that top 4 most of the day. Here we're playing against another Diamond Jokic, Amethyst Gerald Wallace, and he has John Morant, Jaylen Brown, and Diamond Jimmy Butler. It's 3-2 early on. Good dunk there by him. Fast forward now, it's 9-2. Steal by Penny. Out to AK. Green light. And now it's 12-2. Okay, so he must have quit out pretty early there in the first quarter. Dow shows we're in third place with a decent lead, but definitely not safe with an hour and 20 minutes to go. We only have 1,500 points, so let's see what happens. Here we get matched up against Jets55, who is on the leaderboards. I was thinking this guy, might be a sweat. He did have Gary Payton, and he was doing pretty well. He was on the top 10 for a lot of the day. It's 17-10 here in the first quarter. 27-16 now in the second quarter, so I have an 11-point lead. Let's see what happens. Good dunk there by Sabonis. Now we're up 13. We're now up 19 still in the second quarter. He did bring in Jordan Poole, I guess, for some offense, but he also had Pink Diamond Paul George out there. He had Klay, Dolph, and George Mikan. He had a full 13-man lineup because he ran 3 different point guards. And we're up 19 going into halftime. We're now up 28 here in the third quarter. It's 54-26. We're really kind of blowing them out of the water. We're now up 36 end of the third quarter. Really good run to kind of stretch out the lead. And again, this is against someone who has Gary Payton and who was in the top 10 in the leaderboard. So really big W here. We're now up 31 in the fourth quarter. Harden gets open on the screen, knocks it down, 34-point lead. We're now up 43 with 15 seconds left. We were up 46 before he hit that 3. Let's see if we can stretch it out back to 45 or more. Sends a double, throw it to Penny. If I threw it to AK, I probably have an open 3, but I threw it to Giannis. Bad decision. Is what it is. We win by 43 points against someone who's in the top 10. Yeah, 56 minutes left. This shows fourth place. This shows fourth place. So looks like we're at fourth place, about 200 points behind Ty. He's kind of pulling away a little bit. Me, Swaggy, and FaZe are all pretty close. And we all have a decent lead over fifth and below. So let's see how things go. Looks like we get matched up against Rudy Gobert, Kyrie Irving, Ruby, Anthony Davis. He had Danny Ainge out there. So just not a great team. We're up 12-0 early. Get it over to D-Rob. He does get a contest, but AK's there for the board. Kick it back out to Harden. Let's see if we score this possession. Yep. He switched to his own, left me wide open, and we're up 15-0. It's now 24-7. He was like flash pausing, and yeah, you see him flopping. Not really sure why he was acting like that. I don't know what he wants me to do. It's not my fault. We got matched up. But it's 24-9 here in the first quarter. Get a jump ball. I was a little nervous this guy might stall because of the way he was acting. Luckily he didn't. We're up, 27-9. Kick it over to Harden. Makes it 30-9 in the first quarter, and we do get a quit. So again, really happy with that. Another quick blowout. And we are now in third place here, first place here, but I think this is wrong. I think Ty has more points than this, so I'd trust this third place showing with 15 minutes left. So feeling really, really good. Um, hoping for the best. We do get matched up against CB13 here, who has already qualified on next gen, and he does get out to a good start against me. This is someone I've played before. He's in the 2K league. He's really good at the game. And I definitely started slow. Hits a 3 there with Klay. I left him wide open, and now we're down 5 early on. Let's fast forward. We're down. We were down 7. Cut it to 5. We're still down 5. Green light with Harden. Makes it a 2-point game here in the second quarter. Great steal there by Harden, but he just can't quite get it before it goes out of bounds. Now we have it tied here in the second quarter. In CB13, I didn't see him on the boards at all at next gen, but I'm guessing he was playing for seeding, or maybe he was just playing just to play. Get a good block there by Giannis. Kick it up ahead to Penny, puts us up 3, and he just goes ahead and quits, which I was happy about. He had a good run there to take the lead, and I'm glad we got the quit when we did. We didn't really get many points for the game, but we're still in third place. This shows second, so we're either in second or third, but it's pretty neck and neck, especially in the top 4. 6th place and below is pretty far down there. But we're looking pretty good, especially we know Jets 55 has already lost. Then we do match Penny Sal, who was in, I think, 6th place at the time. So we're definitely getting some tougher matchups here down the stretch. This is Evan Tonica on YouTube and on Twitch. He's very good at the game. He's someone I've played a good bit in Unlimited. I've played in some tournaments. Here he has his John Moran on my Giannis, so I'm like, okay, we'll just take that. Go right in, get the bucket. It's 5-2 early on. Go ahead and fast forward. We're up 3 here. Great steal by Penny on the inbounds. Good board there by David Robinson. It's 12-9 only. Get really lucky here that's a goaltending. Yeah, he flash pauses me here. He's a little bit frustrated. Let's fast forward. Now we're up 10 in the second quarter, or to start the second quarter. We're still up 10 here with a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Let's see how our defense is this possession. We drop way too far back. Leave KG wide open for a 3. It's now a 7-point game. We're back to 10 here in the third quarter. Bad shot there by me. It was good defense by him. Let's see what happens. He gets a nice dunk. 8-point game. Still an 8-point game. Let's see how this possession goes. But we're kind of not comfortably ahead, but we are ahead. He gets a good steal there. Noel doesn't quite get the steal, but I like 2 seconds left on the shot clock. So basically still. We're now up 12 going into the fourth quarter. I think I brought the lead to like 14 or something, but it was a close game. And so now here we are in second place. With 20 minutes left. Over here it shows second, over here it shows third. So either way, we're right there with Tower, right there with Swaggy. FaZe is a little bit behind. Pennywise Sal is now out. And we're feeling good. I mean, it looks like we have a pretty decent sized lead. We're 250 points over third place, which is like 2 games. So we should be fine at this point. Get into another game here. This is against someone whose primary offense was really posting up. You'll see, I think he tries to do it. Yeah, he doesn't quite post up, but he just goes in the hoop, goes into the lane. He gets up 2-0 early. We're now up 7-2. I think he did bring in, I think that's Jerry Lucas. He has DeJounte Murray out here. His team wasn't really all that great. And like I said, his primary offense was posting the ball up. Does get an open 3 there with Jerry Lucas and knocks it down. It's 15-8. Look at, he's going up with Moses Malone on both Giannis and David Robinson. He is able to score, but that's just the state of the game that we have. It's a 10-point lead, though, so we're still doing pretty well. And like I said, we were in second place coming into this game. Green light by Harden. We're now up 13 in the second quarter. Fast forward a little bit, we're now up 20 here in the third quarter. Doing pretty good. Great block there. He really went up on Penny, James Harden, and David Robinson. We are able to block out of bounds, and we're up 20. Great steal there by Jonathan Isaac. A lot of people try to attack Jonathan Isaac today, I think, because he was a Sapphire. It was not a great decision. He's one of the best defenders in the game. He played great defense all day. Klay misses the open shot there. I should have greened it, but I don't. This play was crazy. He blocks it. My KG heads it into the basket to put us up 22 here in the third quarter. Gary Payton's kind of locking his Gary Payton down. Great defense there by KG to get back in front. He shoots a post fade. KG's all over it. He is able to get the board. Great steal there by Klay. He switches on to KP and reaches, leaves Sabonis open for three, knocks it down, and we're up 25 in the third quarter, and he does go ahead and quit. And at this point, I'm really excited because there's about 5 minutes left. I'm like, thank goodness he quit. I'm going to be able to get another game in. Yeah, 4 minutes left. We're now in third place, so we're doing really, really well. You know, feeling like we're probably going to qualify, especially because I'm going to get one more game in, so you know, we should be able to qualify. Sorry, I accidentally exited out there. We start searching. I'm going to fast forward, you know, here a whole minute, and we're still searching. I'm going to fast forward another minute and a half, and we are into a game now, but we get stuck on this screen here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just hoping, please put me in a game, please put me in a game, please put me in a game. And error code. And here you can see I'm visibly, you know, a little frustrated. Just kind of shocked. I still feel okay because I have a decent sized lead. You know, it shows me as on my screen, it shows me as, you know, 300 points ahead. So I should be fine. At this point, I knew Sarah Baby had just lost to Ty. So I was thinking I should be fine because I'm up, you know, 400 points here on Lollygaggy in 6th place. So I'm feeling okay, even though I was not able to get in the game, and I did get that error code. When it here now is the updated final standings, and you see I am now in 5th place. With no time left. So Lollygaggy did pass me by 24 points, but you know, he did qualify. Congrats to him. It does suck. I'm just on the outside, but you know, if this showed anything, it's that, you know, I can qualify on next gen as well as current gen. So I will be trying again on January 8th. I did have a lot of fun yesterday playing. I'm very appreciative of everyone who came out to support me. And, you know, I'm gonna do my best January 8th, try to get that double qual and be in both the current and next gen tournaments. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all soon.